Hello friends, it's Jim O'Rear. Welcome back to Jim O'Rear's Wacky World. If you have been watching my videos daily, then you know that we have been covering little bits and pieces of Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, the 30th year, and in detail as far as details about various scare zones and haunted houses and things like that. But today, we are going to give you a general overview of the event, so you can look at what's going on out there, get a glimpse at, you know, a little bit of the haunted houses, a little bit of the scare zones, kind of get an idea of what the event is overall while it is still going on. So let's jump right over to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. If you are not familiar with Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, where have you been the past 30 years? Yes, they have been doing this for 30 years. I was there year one and went repeatedly over and over and got to see this thing grow. And it is a super fun event. Universal does Halloween, and they do it big and they do it right. Now, let's just jump right in. We've shown several things on the channel already all month of different things that they do there, but let's start with this. Universal puts on several scare zones, and this is where you can come face to face with monsters out in the streets. This year, they partnered with the special YouTube channel Crip TV, and Crip TV brought some of their more popular characters from some of their horror series that they do on there out to the streets of Universal where you could see them, like this creepy Santa. And then there's these little guys right here that want to kill you with a knife. This was a cool little area. It is not, it's not really scary or anything like that. They don't come after you all that much, but it is a neat way to see some of your favorite characters from Crip TV, if you are a fan of that YouTube channel, and it has tons and tons of followers. There are billions of dollars involved in Crip TV. But a really neat little setup to see these characters out in the wild and things like that. So this was a neat scare zone, although, like I say, not all that scary. This guy, though, this guy was my favorite because he's really creepy. He's very creepy, and he reminds me a lot of Decker from Nightbreed, which is a character that I like as well. So that's kind of a look at the Crip TV scare zone. Now, they did one in the woods. This is the Gore Woods Forest, and it starts out pretty strong right here with this very cool little entryway and little woodsy vixen or whatever she is there. But it kind of quickly goes downhill. Unfortunately, this area is very, very dark. As you see here, it's only lit by a few red lights that kind of flash here and there, and you can see things like there's a monster over there, but you really don't know what it is or what they're doing or what they look like. You also can't see a lot of the little bloody bodies and props and things like that they have, so a little too dark. It's good for the actors to try and scare you because you can't see anything and you can't see where they're coming from, but so-so. Starts strong, gets weak. Now, my favorite is this one right here. It's Eddie's Revenge, and this is just a non-cohesive mismatch of characters. I mean, vampires and masquerade ball people and pig people and clowns. And speaking of clowns, there's Jack, one of the Universal icons who you see in this area a lot. And this was just such an odd mixture of things that makes no sense at all being together, but it's fun because the actors are fun. Like, he just scared she has to change her shorts after that. It's fun because the actors are having fun, and the actors like to get in your face, and just a really fun scare zone. Now, on the opposite end of that, the one that did not make sense, this one. This is Seek and Destroy, and I don't get it. Yeah, they want to control people. They're like these astronaut people with clubs and chainsaws and on stilts and towers and I don't know, it's like obey kind of things. And they aren't scary. Like, watch this guy right here. He tries to do a jump scare right here to this woman walking alone, and, well, you see how effective that was. like I said, not scary. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, these people were kind of interesting. It's an interactive area where they kind of interact with you. This alien woman and these, I don't know, kendo ninjas or something. I don't know what they're supposed to be. But there you go. There's kind of a look at some of the scare zones they had this year. Now, you could not miss the Halloween Nightmare Fuel show. This was so good. I went to see it probably 3 times, and it was super popular. You can see the big stadium just filling up with people here. And this show is a super high energy mixture of dance and wire work and acrobatics and fire dancing and magic like this. This is the most incredible metamorphosis illusion I have ever seen in my life. So this guy, he lays down on this cot, right? It comes out, and you can see all around the cot and everything, and he covers up with a blanket. And the music's playing and kind of telling his story about nightmares. And he sits up a moment later and sets the alarm clock to make sure that he wakes up. And then positions himself back down and lies back down in the bed. And that's when the metamorphosis happens, right here. Like I said, super high energy show, all kinds of dance and acrobatics and magic, awesome work. Now they had 10 haunted houses this year in all types of different styles and movie projects and original haunted houses and things like that. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm just going to give you a peek inside 2 or 3 of them to give you an idea of what to expect in that.
Come on in and see me, folks. I'm back, and I'm feeling real good. You got that right there.
And I tell something, if I knew what I know now, I wouldn't
Pretty cool, right? And yes, as always, you can exit through the gift shop. Yes, as in years of the past, they have the tribute store set up, which is always a heavily themed store. This year it's like an old haunted house, and that's where you can go to get your monster merchandise and your merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights and t-shirts and cups and glasses and just about anything you can put the Halloween Horror Nights logo on, you will find in this store. But the store itself is entertaining because of the heavily themed atmosphere. There's also a bakery in there that makes Halloween themed goods like cupcakes that look like Frankenstein heads and jelly hearts and things like that. Very, very cool stuff. So that is kind of a look at Halloween Horror Nights year 30. There it is, another great year of Halloween Horror Nights over there at Universal Studios Orlando. That will give you an overview of the event, give you an idea if you've been kind of on the fence, do I want to go, do I not want to go? There is an idea. It is a lot of fun. I can't say that it's scary because I don't scare easily. I'm immune to it, but it is a lot of fun. It is very artistic in the way they've designed the sets. The actors are a lot of fun. The music is great. The shows are great. So I recommend checking out Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, click that like button to let the powers that be know that you like the video. And while you're at it, click on subscribe and you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.